कुंज बिहारी
जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी
जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी
जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी
जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी
जय यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
जन ब्रज जन
यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
नंदन ब्रज जन
यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
नंदन ब्रज जन
जमुना तीर वनचारी
तीरा वनचा
जमुना तीर वनचारी
तीरा वनचा
जयो राधा माधव कुंज विहारी
राधा माधव कुंज बिहार
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
जय राधा माधव जय राधा माधव जय राधा माधव जय राधा माधव
माधव जय राधा माधव राधा माधव जय
ताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
श्री राधा माधव की पंचतत्व भगवान की प्रहलाद नृसिंहदेव की शिल प्रभुपाद गुरु पूजा की हिज होलीनेस सुबोध स्वामी महाराजेर शुभ आविर्भाव तिथि महामहोत्सव की गौर प्रेमानंदे
सर्वभौमकरीन्द्रियै एवं वर्षसहस्राणि मनसस्ते मनःशुकं विदधानोऽपि न तृप्यन् सर्वभौमकरीन्द्रियै. Please try. मनःशुकं विदधानोऽपि न तृप्यन् सर्वभौमकरीन्द्रियै. Mataji's. Word for word. Evam, in this way, Varsa Sahasrani, for 1,000 years, Manasaste, by the mind, and 5 knowledge-acquiring senses. Manashukam, temporary happiness, created by the mind. Vidadhana, executing, Api, although na atripyat, could not be satisfied. Sarvabhauma, although he was the king of the entire world. Karindriyae, because of possessing impure senses. Translation. Although Maharaj Yayati was the king of the entire world and he engaged his mind and 5 senses in enjoying material possessions for 1,000 years, he was unable to be satisfied. Purport. The Karindriya or unpurified senses can be purified if one engages the senses and the mind in Krishna consciousness. Sarvapadi vinirmuktam tat paratven nirmalam. One must be freed from all designations. When one identifies himself with the material world, his senses are impure. But when one achieves spiritual realization and identifies himself as a servant of the Lord, his senses are purified immediately. Engagement of the purified senses in the service of the Lord is called bhakti. Rishikena rishikesa sevanam bhakti ruchyate. One may enjoy the senses for many thousands of years, but unless one purifies the senses, one cannot be happy. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports of the 9th canto, 18th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled King Yayati Regains His Youth.
Hare Krishna. So say the heart में. So here the chapter, the heading is of this chapter is King Jajati regains his youth. You know how you have already have been reading and listening. He is a king, taking the position of a king in general, who has got unlimited freedom of the entire. In other words, Prabhupada said one sloka, one verse saying, giving different blessing to different person. Very meaningful why he is giving. He is saying to the butcher, he is saying, you are a butcher living a horrible life, shedding blood and chopping the head of goat or whatever. Ma jiva, but ma more also. Don't live, don't die. Strange, huh? Rajaputra chirang jiva, the son of a king, or say even king, nobody will disturb them. So they can enjoy as much as can. Why we come here? Most of us come here because of material desire. Yes? Some say yes, some say. Actually, yes, we should say. We have got unlimited material desire. Most of us are in a mode of passion and ignorance. And what is the symptom, passion and ignorance? That's Srimad Bhagavatam is saying, Tata rajastamo bhava kama lovatascha. If you are in a mode of associating in the mode of passion and mode of ignorance in terms of food or any other thing, what happens? Kama lovatascha. You have got unlimited material desire to enjoy. And lova, and never satisfied. That is what he is. Lova. Whatever you give him, he is never satisfied. Never say, yes, I am happy. Never. He is saying here. Although Maharaj Jajati was the king of the entire world, and he engaged his mind and 5 senses in enjoying the material possession for 1,000 years. Why 1,000? In Satyuga, people used to live 100,000 years. In Treta Yuga, of course, they are more pious, they are more Krishna conscious. They are falling down. Treta Yuga. Kiriteja Dhyato Vishnu, Tretayang Jajato Mokai. Used to do yoga, and so they used to live 10,000 years, divided by 10. Then again, Dapur Yuga, again divided by falling. But they used to enjoy. Of course, not everybody. Not everybody. But Kali Yuga people are fallen. But we are fortunate to come to Krishna consciousness. Here it's saying that at that time, enjoying material possession, thousands of years, 1,000 years, he was unable to be satisfied. It's natural, unable to be satisfied. The Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said that. Why? Because of the last. He's saying, see what God is saying. What happens? Dhayato Vishwan Pungsa Sangastesu Upajayate Sangat Sangjayate Kama. You are eating whatever you like, highly spiced thing outside, lot of ghee, oil, some chili, hot, strong, sweet, strong sour, something. Agitates. This is saying, while contemplating the object of senses, a person develops attachment. But here what we are doing, counter it, attachment to Krishna. Here we come, look around. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saying, Krishna, 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 hey, all the time being absorbed. Krishna also, counter. The moment we are not doing, at once Maya enters. Yes? At once Maya. Who can say, no, I am not affected? Anybody? Please raise hand. Who can say, I am not carried away by object which make me forget Krishna? Anybody can tell? It's not so easy, not so easy. But we are honest. So we have got hope. That is why Prabhupada made this ISKCON, nice temple. Maybe at home, I am sure, very few of you lived in palatial building like this. Yes? Very few only. But by Krishna's grace, we can live here. We can have nice prasad, everything outside there, restaurant there. And we may not be affected. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching us. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when Raghunath Das Goswami, we can learn from this. Raghunath Das Goswami came to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Many people come here and take prasad and like it, again come and become bhakta. In ISKCON, whole ISKCON is like this. Many was interviewed and they say, how you become devotee? Came under the lotus feet of Krishna. I took prasad and liked it. He said, Mahaprasade Govinde, Namo Brahmane Vaishnavi, Salpa Punna Vatang Rajang, Vishasve. They may not have paid, but they are associated with Krishna. Krishna Prasad, in absolute platform, there is no difference between Krishna and Krishna. So many people, Prabhupada said, they may not chant Hare Krishna, we are going to preach. Please take this. No. Or you ask, please take this thing. Even big guy like George Harrison, even Mr. Putin, they like ISKCON food. The same thing outside there, they won't like. But since it is offered by the devotee to the Lord Krishna, Mahaprabhu, Nrsimhadev, they like it. Deep within everybody has Krishna Bhakti, but because of association, again fall down. Again. And living, going round 8,400,000 species. Bahunam janmanam ante gyanavan, it comes to knowledge. You can understand. Here you see. Mam propaddate, he surrenders, follows Krishna's instruction. He has to be fortunate. You are all fortunate. Bhagavad says, anybody coming to Krishna consciousness may be the most fortunate person in the whole world. because they are developing attachment to Krishna. Of course, we have got all attachment, nobody can say. Somebody attached to chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Who knows? Maybe inside may not be chanting. Yeah? If he is not chanting, Krishna is recording, Krishna's man. And he will attain that state. He has got other desire. We see many like that. This happens. So Prabhupada said, it is not external. Krishna is watching what you actually want. So are you qualified? You are qualified, that is why you are here. Yes? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he saw this Raghunath, who has got a wife like an Apsara, that means higher planets, men and women, you know, there are 1,000 more than times more handsome, more beautiful, pretty. They enjoy life there. Many times, 1,000 times. They enjoy. And so difficult to become Krishna conscious there. Rather here is here. Prabhupada says sometimes. So he has got a very beautiful wife. Why? His father was the only son. In India we experience like that. He has got 3-4 sons, still he won't give. He is drinking, womanizing, he won't say. The moment he goes to become a sadhu, oh no. Huh? Yes? They won't give easily. Unless person, special family, you know, they come from good background. Krishna consciousness. So he was at that time, his parents were maybe one of the richest in Bengal. Hiranya and Gobardhan. He was the son of one of them, 2 brothers, and he's supposed to enjoy whole property. At that time, and we calculate now maybe crores every year, they make profit. And he's the only person. He is the moment by the association of sadhu. Haridas Thakur went to Santipur to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He accompanied. Haridas Thakur was staying in their house as a guest. He went with him. The moment he saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, at once, very much captivated. I want to become his servant. And one day become like that. Renounced. What Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very pleased because of his desire, sincere. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could see he is mad after. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Sthir hoiya ghare jao. Don't be crazy. Be peaceful. Come down. Don't be quickly want to become renounced. Because it is. Vairagya vidya nija bhakti yoga. Somebody said Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has said about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 100 sloka. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu read it, at once threw it away. Somewhere they collected 1-2 sloka. One of the most famous is this. Bhakti means Vairagya vidya nija bhakti yoga. How will you have Vairagya? Bhakti pareshan bhavo. If you have got a higher taste, now you have got taste. Mr. Putin, Mr. George Harrison, take our prasad, he liked very much. He regularly takes, most probably he'll give up. And George Harrison, he gave us so much help. He helped to print our books, Krishna book, many others. Gave big center, manor in England, to one of the European, you can say, biggest gathering in have. Million people maybe come, all Europe, England, big festival there. He gave many things. In the beginning, in the houses we used to stay, some very place he arranged, he paid. Many things, gave them shelter. Simply, I remember, he used to like gobi pakoda, gobi samosa with peanuts, ginger, had some chaat. Very nice. Who doesn't like it? Anybody? Nobody. Say no. No, sir, I don't like. Very few people will say. But it is not different from Krishna. And his liking means like Krishna consciousness, purified. That is why here it is saying what? Another place. Sarvapadhi vinirmuktam tatpratra nirmalam hisikena hisike. Hisikena. Hisikena. Hisika, Sanskrit word means senses. Hisikena, by the senses. Hisikesa, Lord is one name is Hisikesa. He is the controller and owner of all senses. So we can please him, we can by serving him with the senses, then become purified. Become purified. Like Prabhupada gives to give an example. Next, iron rod, it may be iron, but if you make it associate with fire, put in fire. Red, more red, more red, more red. Red hot. It is iron, you know. Now, would you call it iron? You use it as good as fire. Yes? And catch fire. So, regularly like that, we are associating with Krishna consciousness 24 hours. Prabhupada said, our life should be molded in such way. 24 hours we have nothing to do. All our senses, body, mind, absorbed in Krishna consciousness. Get up early in the morning, take bath, quickly come to Mangalarati, doing Arati. All his mind is there, senses are there, enjoy. So Prabhupada made us like this. But if you misuse, sometimes go outside. Take the hand. What is it? Prabhupada asked. What is this music camera? Prabhupada is from a vendor. What the vendor is selling? Prabhupada. What? Ice cream. What? Prabhupada, there are 25 types of flavor. That is a Bhaktivinoda Thakur said. তার মধ্যে জিহ্বাতি লোভময় সুদূরমতি. One who can control, he can make advancement. Otherwise, common people going in the street, at home he full of belly, nasta kiya, outside saying, Theory brothers making samosa, nice. Or Indian coffee house, somewhere, maybe say London or somewhere, New York, India government. Hey, cold weather, let us have a cup of coffee. Even at night, we are traveling in train. Dead at night, 3 o'clock, everybody is sleeping. One Brahmin telling one ISKCON member, devotee, he is getting up early in the morning, go to bed early. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hey Maharaj, what are you doing? I am also a Brahmin. But he feel disturbed. Why? He is chanting Hare Krishna. I also am Brahmin. Oh, I see, you are Brahmin. Now he is again, please don't disturb. What you are doing? So he is softly chanting Hare Krishna. Early in the morning, people will get up and go to the bathroom. Before that, he finished. No disturbance. Came to Kanpur. He is going to Delhi. Kanpur, still dark, you know. Chai, 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 hey, chai, hey, chai, hey, chai, hey, chai. कितना करके भाई? एक कप कितना? Chai, chai, he gets up. But Hare Krishna, he doesn't get up. He get up, getting disturbed. This is Kali Yuga. That is why Prabhupada said in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Parshad, most of them were Grihastha. That is natural. Every man requires woman. Every woman desires man. Otherwise he feel incompleteness. It's natural. But still, you say, Prabhupada said, most of the part of the world, like the ladies outnumber men, maybe 60-40. So where they will go? That is why there is sometimes polygamy. Some kings have got so many. Queen. Still now, you can afford. Kali Yuga, one cannot afford even one wife to please her. What to speak of so many? But if you can please her, at least according to Manu Samhita, you give her at least minimum nice sari, nice bangles, ornaments, very delicious food. At least this much is required. You cannot please, you cannot have peace in family. I don't know. Don't mind anybody. Here many guests are also there. I am telling from the scripture, don't think anything. You have hold on grudge against me if I say anything unpleasant truth. I am simply repeating Sadhu Shastra Guru. And it's truth. Cannot be denied. So it is very difficult. Sarija is saying, for 1,000 years, he was unable to be satisfied. Before that, he is telling his son. He is telling his, how many? He has got 5 sons, huh? 5 sons. His father has got 6 sons. Each son, he says, son refused. Only youngest son accepted. Otherwise, according to some, if you don't carry out Guru, Krishna is ordered, sometimes considered. They are also called father in one sense. They come from the same place. What? Putra and Mutra. It is a temple room, I don't want to elaborate it further. Both come from the same place, Putra and Mutra. Mutra means urine. Son who is not obedient to father, guru or God, according to some poet, Prabhupada said, he is considered Mutra equal. So we should be surrendered to Krishna, Sadguru and scripture in that sense. Though may be difficult, Bahunam, Janmanam. Anyway, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, Sthir hoiya ghare jao. External dress is not everything. Go back home. Naho batul. Don't be crazy. Krome krome paise bhavo sindhu. It's a gradual process. A gradual process. Bhakti parishanu babu. If you do Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, if you like it, I've got a higher taste, Virakti, then you become disgusted. You will find later you will be disgusted. He has got a higher taste. Just like Jamunacharya. Jamunacharya said, Jadavadhi, Krishna Padara Vindai. The Jamunacharya has got a famous sloka. Jadbodhi mama chitta Krishna Padara Vindai. Namanava rasa. When he is meditating on the lotus feet of Radha Rajbihari, Radha Krishna, Sitaram, Gaunitaya, you have Nava. Krishna consciousness means new realization you have. Prabhupada said. Prabhupada said, how many times you read Bhagavad Gita? Prabhupada, 8 times. You? Prabhupada, 30 times. You can read it many lives. Don't think that I have known everything. We will have new experience, realization. So deep. Though it is preliminary studies, ABC of spiritual life. Still, that's we are saying about as Krishna says about lust. From anger, complete delusion arises. From delusion, bewilderment of memory. When memory is bewildered, intelligence is lost. Otherwise, why? He will ask his son, my dear son, you read before. He is going to his son and tell, a father going to his son and tell, my desire for sense gratification, not only sense gratification, sensual pleasure, maybe more gross, sexual, not satisfied, I am not satisfied. Please let me enjoy more. Can a father say to his son? You think of. But this is Kali Yuga. It is not Kali Yuga maybe. Can you think of what Kali Yuga's case? Prabhupada telling one case. One man in India went to doctor. He became, important almost. He signed a doctor. can I be my generating, I said, don't mind, I have to say it in a very polite word. Generating organ has been replaced, amputated with monkeys. Can you think of how lust is? When a saintly person was worldwide movement started, many of his students came and said, Prabhupada, what? My grandfather is going to get married. My grandmother is going. How old are they? Around 80. Can you think of how much? And they go to clubs. You go to some, I don't know, Bombay there is, maybe Calcutta. And their club, they are famous, nightclub. You're watching, what they watch, you can understand. This world is called Moithunagar, man-woman attraction. They want to see something, exposed body of opposite gender. Let me put in polite word. And whole night seeing. Some places, 1 week going to casino, name places, I won't tell the name of the place, world famous. Now we have got a temple though. When I was there, no temple. And at night some guy is coming to me and telling, come on here. I say, I'm a monk, Hare Krishna, please. Now I know we have got a temple there. Prabhupada asks, isn't it every weekend, some people go there, spend for just 1 or 2 days, $50,000. Can you think of? Just to see dance, drink, and gambling. And again going. So, after seeing all these things dance, all body, most of them exposed, then talk with them and spend money, maybe touching them to enjoy soft body. How lust. One devotee one day asked one devotee, and person in some country, I won't tell, everywhere is the jhana, Kali Yuga. This old man asking your help, he is related to you, madam? Yes. Who is he? He is my 11th husband. Don't be surprised. Here is coming this thing. May not be 11th husband, maybe second, third. In Ayodhya, once there was a Nabab, I forgot his name. He has got Bhulbhulaiya. I mean, he plays with his consorts. He has got a harem. There he used to have 160 or more most beautiful ladies to spend his time and give him, satisfy his lusty desire. You can think of. So you are not surprised by this. And this way you can judge. And Prabhupada said, Krishna Kase wants his disciples, mostly those are Grihastha, to become Goswami. Who is Goswami? Anybody knows? Vacho Begam, Krodha Begam, Mano Begam, Udara Upasta Begam. 60. You control, then you can become Goswami. You don't have to become taking dandai, but Krishna will see it. That is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Antare nishtha karo, baire lok bhava. At heart, you always think of instruction of Krishna, instruction of your Sadguru, then you can become. Krishna knows you are sincere, then very soon. Achirat Krishna tomai koribe uddhar. At once, very soon you will find Krishna will deliver you from your material existence of attraction to beautiful, your wife, your father's huge property. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching is what? Na dhanang, na janang, na sundaring. Artificial you can do. And that won't work. At heart you have to Krishna sees. Yes, he is eligible. Stay. Otherwise it will be very, 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 very difficult to maintain purity. That is what history of most of the religious, shall I say, movement, if you look back, you will see. So it is better to be honest than externally become, I am Brahmin. Then going to, sometimes they see him, somewhere Brahmin should not go. You see, big M in yellow and red, and he's going inside. Hey, I thought he's a Brahmin. Doing that. What is this M? I don't want to say. You have to have intelligence. You know, everywhere in big cities, there are big shop for enjoying food stuff. Going there. This is Kali Yuga. What can be done is better at heart become. That's why Prabhupada said, external thing is not important. Now, Prabhupada, what? I have got Vairagya. Really? What happened? You just married, you have got wife, you have got children. Prabhupada, I want to become. You understand? Renounced. Oh, very good. So what? Now, please give me that position. Understand? In external things. Danda, Prabhupada said, oh, you are talking that. Who will take care of your wife? No answer. Your children, her whole life, what she will do? I have got Vairagya, I don't like now family life. Bhaktivinoda Thakur has got more than 10 children. The ideal just at heart is not attached. Sannyasi going to him to learn. Sukdev going, some according to scripture, going, his father sending him to Janakaraj, Grihasthar king, with beautiful ladies, huge luxurious life, not attached. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's followers are, most of them. Mahaprabhur Bhaktagan, Vairagya Pradhan, Jahadeki Tushtahan, Gaur Bhagavan. External thing is not important. So Prabhupada said, it is not external, you take a danda and take others, dandavat and Mahaprasad. Don't be dangerous this. Don't mind, somebody say I am saying all strong words. No, I am telling the truth. It is applicable to me. I am just repeating what my Guru says. So, you want to really become Tyagi, Vairagi? Yes. So it is not external. You sure? Serious? Yes. From now on, don't think your wife will give you sense pleasure, all right? And your children. Be detached. Do your duty towards them. Perfect sannyasi. You're perfect sannyasi. Don't have to take danda. Because Krishna will see your heart. That is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said. Antare nishtha karo, baire lok bhavar. Lok bhavar means loka, means this material world. Loka bhavar, worldly duties. You have a duty towards your wife, and he was acting there. His wife, whatever is required, as a husband treats his wife, treating, and looking after the business of his father, all money, everything. But at heart, he is always thinking the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His father and mother was very happy seeing this. Father and mother is seeing the external things, cannot see internal. But his mother, father to some extent can understand their son, children. Mother says, do one thing. I don't want, he is always running away to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, keep more than 10 servants. Somebody, he goes somewhere, go in a palki or riding on horse, for that 1-2 servant. Somebody to carry money, still some rich people have got now, I have seen. Some guy used to come to me, he has got one guy, driver. One guy, whatever money he required. One guy, take care of him taking bath. This guy, rich man's son. His mother is saying, Maharaj, this boy likes you, please give him shelter. So, tradition, very rich. So, like that, to take bath, some guy. So he cannot run away. He always in his gate to attend him. So even at night run away. Somebody tell his father and again catch him. So father and mother talking with each other, husband, wife. His mother is saying, put my son in a room, tied up and locked. His father says, you don't know. One who is mad after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you can tie him up. You can lock him up. Then put more servant around. He can never run away. did everything. But if Rake Krishna Mareke, there is a Bengali saying, if Krishna helps you, nobody can do anything to you. So, intelligent person, one who is intelligent, he will surrender to Krishna. He is pure devotee, Prabhupada. Then he is intelligent. Yes? That is what he did. At once he came to know Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's dear, almost non-different, Nityananda Prabhu's Swarup. He came to Panihati, he went to see him. And simply what he said, he pleased him. He said, rascal, he was from a long distance, he is paying obeisance. Because he is son of a very well-known rich man, everybody knows him. He said, here Raghunath comes, my dear Lord. On the bank of the Ganges, he is sitting under a tree, effulgent like million of sun. He said, and from a long distance he is paying obeisance. Moment all his followers saw, one of them saying, my Lord, what? Here Raghunath comes, son of this day, he is paying you obeisance. Really? Catch him, bring him near. It's like a thief hiding for a long time. But he is by nature, he is very funny, at the same time very, very merciful. Acts as if something appears, actually not. So, though Raghunath is hesitating to go, he forcibly overpowered him and put his feet on his head. He said, you are hiding like a thief, I am going to punish you. You see all my followers. He is surrounded by one circle, another circle, and up to the water. All his associates, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they are being invited by Panihati, this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's associate, Raghav Pandit, and his sister, Damayanti. They cook so many things for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and invite Chaitanya Mahaprabhu goes. So, being invited, he went there, but instead of doing that, he said, I want you give a feast of chira, dahi, sandesh, like that. Banana on the milk, like that. Feed them, give a feast. This is the punishment I am giving. But Raghunath is an intelligent boy. So you can understand, it is not punishment. It's a great blessing. If you serve the Vaishnava, you can very easily please Vishnu, Krishna, Mahaprabhu. So you can understand, it's very easy to please now Nityananda Prabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay. At once he was ecstatic, ran and arranged, asked his men, or servant, hey, buy all for the shops from the goods, the grocer's shop, all the flat rice, all the milkmen, all local village, all milk, yogurt, everything bought, and all the other things necessary, and gave a big feast. So many people are coming, doing this. Brahmins invited. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu sat down in meditation. At once Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. And both of them going to see everybody mixing. Chira, dahi, chira, milk, sandesh, so many other things. Camphor, all this. And sugar. So, sometime he asked the Brahmin, you take, and others. And he, before they are mixing, he taking one morsel and said, let us go. And pushing on the mouth of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again, in return, pushing on the mouth of Nityananda, having fun. Then I got down and sit down and eat all these things. Anyway, when it's finished, this way they are very pleased. So next day, when Raghav Pandit came, the same day, he said, you are supposed to have a feast in my house, chanting, dancing. What you are doing here? You come here. Here you will have feast. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Done. Go to Himalaya, leave your family, wife, children, and inside a cave, push your nose, follow Ram Baba. Stand on your head, or so many things. Don't have to do all. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching is, nacho gao bhakta sange kore sankirtan. You sing, you dance, chant, and distribute book. Exhausted, prasadam is ready. Simply chant Hare Krishna and go back to God. Very simple, yes? And control senses. It's very simple. And Raghunath, then he said, I am going, evening time we go there. Then later on, next day when Raghunath told Raghav Pandit, please on behalf of me, tell Nityananda Prabhu, I have got a request. If he is pleased with me and approach Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I can, so that I can become his servant. He told, in a very humble way he told, I am very fallen and lusty, this, that, and can never think of, just like a dwarf cannot touch, want to moon. This is like that I am desiring to get the association of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by serving him. But if Nityananda Prabhu is pleased, it will be very easy, I think. So place Nityananda. He told Nityananda, Nityananda was very pleased. Nityananda Prabhu said, see, this boy, son of a very rich man, so much money, and a most beautiful wife, he doesn't like that. He likes to serve Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is Antare Nishtha, Bhaire Lok Vyavahar. Achirat Krishna Tomai. At once Krishna will be merciful to you. Sure, you must. This is the example. Monkey also externally shows no clothes even, not even coping, not even any house particular. Everybody is attached to his sweet home, sweet home. So we shouldn't have to give importance to external things, internal things. That is what Prabhupada said. You want to go back to Godhead? You have to develop all Vaishnava qualities. Doesn't matter you are a pujari, you are a this, that, man, woman. Have you developed the quality of Vaishnava? Have you developed the quality of Vaishnavi? What is written, what Chaitanya Chaitanya is written, simply by doing devotion, you develop automatically all these qualities. Just like you can say, a devotee means he is saying. He was unable to be satisfied. But the moment he does devotional service, at heart, he said, at heart he was doing that. Naturally he will be joyful. Brahma bhuta prasannatma, this is Prabhupada said. Ask yourself, are you joyful? You can understand. You are hungry. If somebody gave you food, do you ask others, I am satisfied? Yes? No. You are nourished, you get strength. Hunger gone, you experience yourself. So when you do devotional service, there is a pure devotional 6 symptoms are kleshogni, all types of misery you get, mental, physical, from other living entities. Kleshogni, gradually it becomes less and less. Subhada, your life becomes auspicious. You see a picture of you before coming to Krishna consciousness. Now you are 8 years, 10 years, 12 years. See the picture. Don't you see difference? Yes? No answer. I hope it should be yes. Yes? Now you are answering. If you are doubtful, Sangsayatva, if you are doubtful, you can't be happy here. Neither, that means mixed. That is why so many things unpleasant happen. So we should this way check it. He asking me here to finish in time the class. So I like to follow whatever he is saying. So this is example. You can see that life of Billamangal Thakur, how he was attached to this Chintamani, that prostitute. But the prostitute became his guru. Guru means actually who enlightens. He told him, if you have got this much attachment, a little bit of it, to Govinda, you can become a great devotee of the Lord. There's a tremendous impact on him. He started thinking. Same thing to Tulsidas. Yes? Anybody know Tulsidas' story? He was henpecked. He was very much mad after he was attached to his wife. One cannot be a wife in general unless he is very attached. Like, yes? Don't mind, anybody is just, don't mind. I'm telling some unpleasant truth maybe. Pleasant or unpleasant. Truth is truth, have to be told. Even somebody is now brahmachari getting married, again become like this. But Prabhupada says he didn't like his wife. Maybe telling us. I don't know. Tell his wife. And Prabhupada said that. I didn't like my wife. I don't know. Any husband will tell his wife like this. So this way we can understand many things. And so this way understand ourselves also. Our status, where you are situated. We can ask ourselves. Everything is Bhagavad Gita, they are symptom. Brahma bhuta prasannatma, he is joyful. No sochati, no kang. He doesn't lament, he does something. Everything is temporary. Just few words before he says, we had many dreams, many of us dream. I will do this. But Krishna has got a plan for each of us. Our dream may materialize or not, partly or completely. But Krishna, what he desires, that definitely that will happen. Yes or no? Say yes. You think yourself, your desire is fulfilled. No, no. Krishna is the supreme controller. He knows what you did before and what you are doing. And resultant, he will decide. There are 5 factors to get for the accomplishment something. What are the 5 factors? Anybody knows? Please tell. For the accomplishment anything, there is 5 factors. Bhagavad Gita chapter 18. Anybody? Senses, huh? Place of action, doer, then endeavor. Last, not you. Anybody? Final? Supreme being. Localized? Paramatma. Ishvara sarvabhutanam hiddesya arjuna tishtati brahmayan sarvabhutani jantarurani maya. All is watching. Sarvasya chaham hidi sannivishto. All these verses you should know. Mattasiti, I remind. I make you forget. Why he reminds? Why he forget? Somebody want to forget Krishna. Nunang pramatta krudeva. You want to enjoy, forget Krishna. But you are not enjoyer. Krishna is the enjoyer. We have to be enjoyed. The moment we act, we have to be enjoyed. At once we come to the spiritual plane. Difficult, huh? We have to pay this price, all of us. Almost coming to 9 o'clock. They asked me to finish 9 o'clock. So what shall I do? You tell me. I am telling something truth is applicable to us. Guru says, I am telling you. So if you have got any comment, you please put it. Here is some responsible person sitting. And any question also, provided I have got limitation, I will try. This time. So Tulsidasa's lives also we can learn some. At the same time, positive way, we can learn life of Prabhupada, ideal, Grihastha, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, many other Mahajan are ideal Grihastha, they are all Guru. So why not? That is how in our movement, many Grihastha, Prabhupada said, I want them to become Goswami. So what to speak of those who are Tyagi, what he explained. We should think it that way. If you think, I want to go to the university, you have to prepare yourself from the school. In your school, you are only pass exam. You cannot go very far. That is what Prabhupada said to us. Pure devotee means Paramahamsa. Uttamadhikari. You have to try to Uttamadhikari. At least you can become Madhyamadhikari. Make advance. Don't become only, I know God, this is deity, that's all. I don't know anybody. Don't care. In material platform. Almost 9 o'clock. Any question, comment? I can put more how dangerous this lusty desire. It burns within us all the time. Like putting fire. Putting fire means you want to enjoy your senses. There's 1,000 years past. Still he is saying, I am not satisfied. Can you think of it? But by the mercy of Krishna, mercy of Sadguru, mercy of the Mahajan, we can be saved. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, sir.
The question is not with this today's subject, but I'm very much interested to get answer from people like you.
I said to you, I have got limitation. I'm just repeating what my Guru says. That is my lecture. Yes. applies to me also.
We condemn Mayavadi. We condemn Mayavadi.
We condemn, this is out of context, please.
The Mayavadi, we...
Don't tell anything out of context. Tell exact, relevant question related to this. Otherwise, some other time.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, you're giving signal. What our president manager said, finish here now. Giving signal. No. Acha, acha. Please tell anything relevant to this verse or what I said. Otherwise, some other time, outside. Mayavadi, yes. Yes? Any other? Yes? Yes. What is the question?
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Maharaj, in the class you were telling that honest, we are honest so we have hope.
Yeah.
But like the dishonesty is like that in me that I try to present something to authority, guru and seniors, but the mind is so powerful that it, I feel that I am honest, but sometimes it hides. I hide some things behind me.
Yeah,
and
so what is the question? Yes.
How
Yes, mind is very powerful.
How to be, completely like say what is actually, honestly present everything like.
So, Prabhupada was many times asked, Prabhupada, how can I become sincere? It's like a question like that. How can I eat? Do I have to teach somebody how to eat? Do I have to teach somebody how to see, how to laugh? No. You have to, this is, I won't teach you. I won't tell you. You will know on your own. What is honesty? Of course, mind is very powerful. Even Arjuna is saying, mind is so powerful. What to speak of art? So in order to make advancement, you have to try. By engaging mind like Maharaj Ambarish. Moment we are not with Krishna consciousness, at once mind will sometimes say, he will be whispering, do this, do that. And Prabhupada said to control mind is always reject mind. Whatever I will reject. But unless you are doing your sadhana well, it will be very difficult to reject. You will find mind will overpower you, force you to do. Now suppose you eat 20 gulab jam at night. Would you eat? Don't eat. Then you find, you know what you should not do as a brahmachari. You are brahmachari? You think yourself you are being carried away and doing something. You don't want to, but you are being forced by the senses to do. How I am doing, you are thinking. How I am doing, but you are doing. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes? Yes. You are honest. This is called honest. You have got hope. Try. That is good. This is honesty. Somebody asked me, Maharaj, you are a sannyasi. I am trying. It's difficult to, what exactly brahmachari means, it is difficult to do that even now. With so many internet, so many other things I won't tell. Television, so many things. YouTube, so many external other things. It's difficult. That is why Prabhupada made this ISKCON, strictly follow what Prabhupada said. There is hope. But there is negative anything there, I am not telling. Then you become serious. Yes?
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Thank you Maharaj.
Thank
you
Prabhupada.
Maharaj, you were telling about internal that and giving example of Janak Maharaj, Sukadeva Goswami, Gundu Janak Maharaj and Raghunath Das Goswami also. Maharaj, how can we increase our internal strength?
Prabhupada said, you sadhana be strong. Have you finished your 16 rounds? Answer. No. How many rounds you have done? This is a minimum expected. Prabhupada said, those who are born in this culture, this 16 round is nothing. Because even you do 16,000 rounds, still it may not be enough. Though it may not be possible. Huh? Haridas Thakur used to do 3 lakhs. Of course, we don't expect this. You may not know when in the beginning of the movement, one saintly person asked his disciple, do 1 lakh round. Otherwise, Lord may not accept your service, according to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now, I don't want to say all these things. some difficulty there. But anyway, then came up to this, for at least this 1 quarter, do this. I am not decreasing this. But for those who come from this culture, it's nothing. This is meant for them only, come from other culture. They were good in working. 10 years they helped that saintly person to spread the message of the Lord and fulfill his prediction. But those come from this culture, they can do more round. They're born and brought up in their blood, all these things are there. Ramayana and Mahabharata, they're going there, always watching. You know, who is real Brahmin? Not with by a thread and have passed Bhakti Shastri, now give me Brahmin. You have got control over all these senses. Then you are Brahmin. You know, you are realized Brahman. I am not this body. Your action will tell. Huh? Your action will tell your behavior, how you are behaving. I am not this body. But when you are eating, you can find out. Are you acting on that way? You are not this body. That is called realization. You have got bhakti parasya anubhava. You have got higher taste. You are not carried away. You can control your tongue. Make sense? Yes? Thank you. Any other? Yes? Yes? Quick. Any?
Hare Krishna. Maharaj,
Yeah.
we know that this philosophy of Sambhog se Samadhi, that means,
Sambhog se samadhi.
so
What is samadhi?
they say outside,
They is, who is they? The acharyas.
other cult.
I am sorry, I can't accept that.
Yeah, so
Sambhog
this is
se
a wrong
Samadhi.
understanding.
Is our acharya says Sambhog se samadhi?
No, no.
You are Rajanish? You are Osho? I think you are Hare Krishna follower. I would expect such thing from Osho or
So
Rajanish.
they say like that. In this case, we see Yayati Maharaj having similar experience, appears to be. So how can we understand that? How did that happen to Yayati Maharaj? Realization dawn upon him after the enjoyment, seeing the enjoyment for 1,000 years. How the realization dawn upon him and how it will dawn upon us.
How long you have been practicing, sir? How many
I'm a
rounds you have done so far? Did you attend Mangalarti?
I got late.
Answer.
I got late.
How often you attend Mangalarti in time?
Often.
Good. When you finish your 16 round?
During daytime, before noon,
You are brahmachari?
trying to.
I'm sorry, it all depends on that. If your sadhana is good, then you have some control over yourself. Do you eat anything outside other than cooked by the devotee?
No.
Good. You associate with outside people, materialists, who are attached to and sense object, highest?
Externally not.
Externally not, you are honest. So inside I don't know. So all these things, these are factors, you know. You can't expect all these things without being qualified. As you ask the question, everything is there in Prabhupada's book. Every ideal question answer, Prabhupada, I put it in my book. Even if you digest, the first canto you can be completely God realized. You can digest. Not just say and commit to memory and vomit to paper. Not like that. Realization. Make sense? Yes? You are not sure? Ask yourself. Hey, next. Time is limited. Test yourself. Ask yourself. You can restrain in a provoking situation, everyday life. You can make advancement. look at the heart taste. These are the factors. Everything is there in the book. I am simply repeating and trying to practice. Make sense? Yeah.
हरे कृष्ण महाराज। महाराज जैसे हम लोग कभी कभी प्रचार करते देखो सब लोग को ब्रह्मचारी बनेंगे तो अच्छा है, कुछ ब्रह्मचारी बनेंगे तो अच्छा है। कभी कभी हम सोचते हैं
अरे ब्रह्मचारी बन गया नहीं,
नहीं कभी कभी हम लोग
जो ब्रह्मचरति इति ब्रह्मचारी, truly speaking. So you can say they are trying to become, aspiring. ड्रेस में ठीक है,
लेकिन कभी कभी सोचते हैं, कोई भक्त सोचता है कि बीच में अरे नहीं बन गया तो परिवार के प्रति स्नेह है, इधर भी स्नेह है, तो डिटरमाइंड होके एक निश्चय होके एक लाइफ कृष्ण को देना है।
हाँ ठीक ठीक ठीक,
ऐसे होना चाहिए, लेकिन ऐसे होता नहीं।
बहुत ऐसे ही कहा, गिव वन लाइफ, many 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 lakhs of lives you give this thing, sense gratification.
कैसे देंगे? ऐसे इच्छा हम लोग मन भटकता है।
भटकेगा तो ये तो परीक्षा है। Without being qualified, you have to be tested by Maya again, 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 again. Stronger stage, difficult, more difficult, more difficult, most difficult. Then you can go to God. Then you are purified. You put कैला को तुम साफा करने कोशिश कर रहा। कोई कोबी ने कहा अगर जब तक नहीं उसको फायर में डालेगा वो साफा नहीं होता, तो फायर के डाले तपस्या। इसलिए ऋषभ देव बोला, क्या बोला? तपो दिव्यम पुत्रका जेन सत्ता शुद्ध है। वाई सत्ता शुद्ध है? मेक योर एग्जिस्टेंस प्यूरिफाइड, नॉट ड्रेस प्यूरिफाइड, क्लीन ड्रेस इनसाइड भी। जेन जस्मात ब्रह्म सुखमी अनंतम, अनंत ब्रह्म सुख मिल रहा तब ब्रह्मचारी क्या मिल रहा? प्रसाद में मिल रहा, ठीक है, ये तो टेम्पोररी है कि नहीं? इतना तक हम कह नहीं सकते। I can tell up to this. But जो इंग्लिश में इस कहा जाता, old habit dies hard. So millions of life, what you have got that bad habit, do you think you can very easily give up? You give up if Krishna is pleased with you. He can make you give up. No? On our own endeavor, he cannot. But Krishna seeing you are trying with all sincerity, Krishna help accordingly. God helps those who help themselves. क्या समझ जाता? थोड़ा इंग्लिश समझ जाता? भगवान इसको सहयोग करते। देख रहा कितना जे जथा माम प्रबुद्धन्ते तं तथैव भजाम्यहम् ममो वर्तमानुवर्तन्ते मनुष्य पार्थ सर्वस्व। क्या ठीक है? शास्त्र से भगवान क्या कहा? तेषाम सतत युक्तानाम भजताम प्रीतिपूर्वकम। भजताम बोला, लेकिन साथ भी बोला प्रीतिपूर्वकम। हम प्रीतिपूर्वकम कर रहा? वी कैन आस्क आवरसेल्फ, आर वी डूइंग प्रीतिपूर्वकम? देन ददामी बुद्धि जोगं तां जेन माम उपजान्ति ते। If they are doing प्रीतिपूर्वकम, then he will give. No प्रीतिपूर्वकम officially. Krishna, give me this, give me this, give me this every day. May give, may not give. Krishna knows you are doing प्रीतिपूर्वकम, ना? कृष्ण बोल रहा, कृष्ण पता है, you cannot तो धोखा देने नहीं सकता बाबा। अच्छा ठीक है। एनी अदर? एनी प्लीज? यू फिनिश? क्वार्टर पास? यस, सेम। ओके, गिव।
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
आज
Maharaj, this question comes very often that although doing sadhana, but the quality of sadhana always remains poor.
Yeah.
And then this question comes that if whatever sadhana I am doing, if I am not able to do it properly, say in the sense of chanting, just chanting externally, just chanting, not listening, or doing reading or doing hearing, but not attentive, then often this question comes in mind that what am I doing? And that seriousness of that doing is like we are not able to understand that this is important, but there are no endeavors for it.
Yes.
So
Then what is the question?
So then
Please.
how one can understand, how one should do internally, make us understand this is very important and one should be very sincere to chant attentively or hear attentively. How one can do that?
Prabhupada said, if somebody seriously want to go back to Godhead, he must pay the price. But if you don't want to pay the price means you have to become very, very sincere and serious. Why you are not becoming serious? Because you don't want to go back to Godhead. Yes or no? Please tell, do you want to go back to Godhead?
Yes, Maharaj.
Look, this is lip service I am telling. Now, any moment some temptation is given to you, it will be very difficult for you to resist. Yes or no? Ask yourself. So, it's not an easy thing. Prabhupada said, most of you don't want to go back to Godhead, they want to chant, dance, everything, do, good distribution, everything. Very well, not want to go back to Godhead. No, most of them. They want to stay here, chant, dance and enjoy everything. Very, very, very few want to go back to Godhead, Prabhupada said. But Krishna wants all of us to go back to Godhead. Unless you get kicked again, you don't come to our senses. So it is necessary. It is necessary, we want to be kicked. We want to come to our senses that I want to go back to God. I can never, how much I try, just like with a ball bearing grease, take some, look, you cannot, I am doing this dog's tail, I am trying to, इसको टेढ़ा को हम सीधा करेगा, सीधा करेगा, एक सेकेंड सीधा हुआ और फ्रैक्शन ऑफ ए सेकेंड अगेन टेढ़ा बन गया, अगेन क्या, अगेन टेढ़ा बन गया, मिलियन टाइम दिया, मिलियन टाइम से टेढ़ा बनता. That is our case. You understand? We want to become again, become happy here by practicing Krishna consciousness. Don't want to go back to God. Most of us, that is what Prabhupada said. I have to accept what Prabhupada said, not what you are saying. He just said, yes, I want to go. Anybody can say, I want to become a master degree, but he is going to pay the price for that? Yeah, that's right. He is going to pay the price to become first class pass? It's not so easy, Baba. Yeah? Suppose you are in kindergarten school, and Dad, I want to go to the university. You want to go to university? Become first boy in your class. He will tell. It's simply pass. Darling, you cannot go back. You have to become one of the first, second, something like that, they can go to university. Every class when you're going. Test will be more difficult. You can pass, not only pass, you can become first, second, then there is chance. There is fierce competition. Here is also like that. You can just take it easy. Do you know, sometimes some movement, maybe in 50 years seen, 5% is there. It's like a sieving. One is Bhushimal, thrown. Again you get kicked from Maya, again come. Once you have taste of Krishna consciousness, you again think, no, let us go back. Again I practice. 5%. Why? They are all tested. There are various tests there. Again coming. Some coming this life, some coming very soon, some coming little late, some coming very late because of Maya kicking, coming to his senses. This is practical Krishna consciousness. Why so many is not seen? I tested by Maya, you are not qualified. Don't tell external thing. That is what is I find from Prabhupada's book. If I am wrong, you find, you show me. I learn from you. Yeah, we are learning. We are learning from the history. Simply this Prabhupada said, don't take it, I am become a Brahmin. You just get the facilities. But Krishna will test you. You cannot escape. In front of others, you may show, I have control over senses. And nobody is there. Who is in the temple room? I am not eating gulab jam. What is all this nonsense? Understand what it means? I won't tell the story. In short, I am telling. In front of others, I am showing. I am not attracted sense object. But when you are alone, viddang sopi karshati. Even you are a very wise man, expert in scripture, I read Sarasandarbha, this, that, even I am one of the compiler of Veda. He is telling to Vasudev, no, I am not, I won't be affected. But Depending on time, place, circumstances, mind changes. So Vasudev smiled and he gone, and in the forest, dense forest, Jaimini Rishi finding hail, storm. Suddenly he could hear Arthaswar, somebody in distress, crying out, help! Koi hai? Sounds some lady's voice. Young lady. Not like that. She's very pretty also. Kya chahiye? What do you want? This is hailstorm. I want some shelter. I'm looking for. No problem. I have got a house here. But you are alone here. No problem. I won't cause you any problem. No. I cannot stay with you. No, I have got 2 rooms. Doesn't matter. Are Baba, I am telling. I am the scholar, I don't. Veda. Doesn't matter, Baba. You are a young man. Listen. Young man. No, I can't. Achha, I assure you. What you assure me? Can you assure me? What? If somebody knock at my door, I won't open. No problem. I won't knock. Nobody is there. I am out there. I will stay in one room. You stay in one room. Okay? All right. And she went to her room. And he went to his room. All side by side, just like this side and that side. Maybe the same room, common room. Day passed. Night coming. Night means, 24 hours, there are different time there. Early morning, Mangalarti coming is called Brahma Muhurta, time for sadhana. How many rounds you've done within sunrise?
10.
10. You could do 16 rounds better or more. Anyway, you mean anybody. That is the best time for sadhana. Most of the saints. As the sun up, become Rajogun. You are shooting with Rajogun, you will be affected. You means X, any of us. Then come Tamogun, worse than that. Time for Rakshasa or others. Rajo Tamogun. So his mind also affecting. Prakriti kriyamanani gunik karmani sarvasa. Material nature is working on each and all of us. Nobody can deny. Even one should not be sitting with mother, own daughter, own sister, closely in a lonely place. Some may say, laugh at. Ha! Maharaj, what you are saying? This is one example giving here. Something. So, suddenly at night, sadhu coming to big scholar. Kon! I am. Please open the door. I told you I won't open? Again you have come. You told you won't come. No, nothing will happen. Open. She won't open. As I told you, now if anybody tonight take 40 gulab jam, not 40, say 8. And at night you see yourself, which you know that you should not do as a brahmachari, as a whatever, sannyasi, you find yourself you are doing. Is it not possible? Yes? Yes, brahmacharis? I say yes. Yes. Don't eat. Same thing. May not be gulab jam, but something else. This material world is called Moithu Nagar. Relation between opposite gender is, this is what is the highest attraction, very strong. And you not opening, he found himself going up the roof to jump in her room, in her bed. Going to embrace. Suddenly, stop! At once he saw, it is not that young girl. Do you know who it is? It's Vasudev himself. Vasudev just smiled and looked at him. Didn't I tell you? Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. It means we should not be in this affair overconfident and say, yes, I want to go back to God. Qualify yourself. Then definitely you'll go back to God. That is what Prabhupada wanted.
श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टम् स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपं कदा मह्यं ददति सपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपदं सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे नमो महावदान्नाय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतिसे नमः हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधाकांत नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare